Hello, wonderfuls. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wellness Wednesday. It's so good to be back. Oh, good to see you all. I've been doing Wellness Wednesdays for so long, and I just thought it would be a good time to come back and just be in community together, hang out, spend some time, shoot the breeze. Awesome. So, how are you? What's going on? Where are you from? Let me know in the comments. Tell me what's going on in your heart. How's your heart, my friends? During this Wellness Wednesday, I wanted to talk about self-soothing and do a little story time. It's so good to see you all. Hi. So, healthy self-soothing, because we're going through this time where we're experiencing a drumbeat of fear and anxiety and uncertainty and frustration. And I know for me, healthy soothing has been a practice that has really changed how I take care of myself. Let me just turn off all my pings and pangs. Healthy soothing has changed how I take care of myself. Old Casey would do soothing with vodka and wine. And while sometimes there may be a place for a cocktail here and there, we need to have healthy soothing practices. As kids, oftentimes our parents would soothe us, but I believe we've got these little kids inside of us still, and we still need to take care of them. And so one of the things that I shared last week was that I have a whoopee, that I'm a grown-ass woman with a blankie, and I take blankie everywhere with me. And I shared this in the comments of an Instagram and Facebook post, and I was so excited by the number of people who also have whoopies or teddies. Or one woman said, I have a walker named Frankie, and Frankie keeps me stable and helps me keep moving. And that was just so beautiful. So during these challenging times, what are some healthy ways that you could practice self-soothing, whether it's with your whoopee or your walker named Frankie or your stuffed teddy bear? So we said I have a stuffed moose. I can't remember the moose's name, but it's a very treasured stuffed moose. And I wanted to share a little story with you because when I think about self-soothing, I think about my Colombian grandma. Now, my grandmother passed not long after I was diagnosed with cancer 17 years ago. But she partially raised me, and I had such a strong connection to my grandmother. Like many of us have had strong connections, or maybe do still have strong connections to our grandma or our grandparents. And whenever I was suffering in any way, maybe I scraped my leg, I fell off my bicycle, or I was just feeling sad in my heart, she would do sana que sana. Well, she said sana que sana. It's sana sana. So let me know if any of you have ever done sana or heard of sana. Maybe you grew up in a Hispanic household. Maybe your Spanish grandmother used to do sanas on you. And I have to say that my Spanish is not good, unfortunately, but I am going to do sana with you today. As much as my mother and my grandmother who raised me, they gave me so much. They used to speak in Spanish to each other. So I grew up in a bilingual household, but they didn't speak in Spanish to me. And I think it's because they were trying to get stuff by me, And over time, it's like their secret code. Over time, I could pick up key things. Like I can still probably figure out what my birthday present is in Spanish. But beyond that, it's not very good. It's one of my goals in life is to learn Spanish and honor my heritage, my grandmother and my mother especially. But the Spanish I do remember are my sanas. So anyway, she would put me on her lap and she would rub my back and say, sana, sana, colita de rana, se no sana hoy, sanará mañana. Okay. Oh, what does that translate to? It's the sweetest little thing. And grandparents would say it to kids whenever they hurt themselves. And the translation is, heal, heal, little frog's tail. If you don't heal today, you will heal tomorrow. So sweet. And I remember as a child that I would bring her, especially my cat named Midnight. Midnight was a little bit of a scoundrel, y'all. Midnight was a little toughie, and Midnight and my mother were not fond of each other. And unfortunately, Midnight would poop under my mom's desk. She would poop under my mom's desk, and my mother would scold Midnight, and Midnight would get very upset, or at least I thought Midnight was upset. In actuality, Midnight was like, really, that's all you got? That's all you got for me, lady? So I would scoop up Midnight, and I would bring Midnight to my grandmother and say, Grandma, Midnight needs a sana. And she would, sana, sana, colita de rana, se no sana hoy, sanará mañana. And all of a sudden, Midnight felt better, or I felt better, because I felt my grandmother's love. Connection. There we are, we're back. I felt my grandmother's love. And I wanted to share this sweet little story with you because we can all give ourselves sana. We can all feel our own self-love right now. And this is just a wonderful, sweet little practice that we can do, that is done in so many families all around the world. And so it's funny too, because I do sanas on my dog. So Lola has arthritis, so I sana her every night. Sana, sana, colita de rana, se no sana hoy, sanará mañana. And when Tara, who we rescued last year, she came into our life and we adopted her, and she had cancer in her leg, and it had gone, undealt with for quite some time. And so not long after she came into our home, we had to have the leg amputated, and she's fine now. But all throughout her recovery, she got sanas. And so Brian has heard this story from my childhood many, many times, but he never knew how to say it. And one time I went to the bedroom and I heard him doing sanas on Tot, our little dog, but he didn't know what to say, so he just said, sana mañana banana. He was rubbing her, saying, sana mañana banana, which is okay. Well, that was his version of it. So I share this with you because you can take those opportunities to do a little sana. I'll do one on you right now. Sana que sana, colita de rana, se no sana hoy, sanará mañana. Okay, so what will heal today will heal tomorrow. And I hope that this little sweet message from my childhood brightens your day, and maybe for a moment connect with your breath. You can even put your hand on your heart, and you can really say anything that soothes you. I love you, I've got you, we've got this, we'll get through this. Sana que sana, sana, sana mañana, banana, whatever it is. And then go out and about throughout your day. That love that you feel from your own hands into your own heart. All right, well, I hope this message serves you. It's just a little quick one today. I also wanted to share with you that we kicked off our 7-day self-care challenge, which starts today. We have a private Facebook group, and every day for 7 days, we're doing something super easy. It's a practice that you can do in under 10 minutes or less, just to feel better in your heart, in your body, and hopefully by the end of the week, you have more energy and just feel a little bit refreshed. Because I think all of us could use this right now. Like I always say, self-care is healthcare, and we really need to be practicing it during this pandemic. So if you want to join us, you can go to chriscarr.com/self-care challenge. We'd love to see you in the group. And I'm sending you love and sending you sanas each and every day, my friends. Before we wrap, I'm just going to take a moment and check in with the comments. There's so many of you here. Oh. And if you're speaking to me in Spanish, I'm sorry. I'm very limited with what I can do. Unless you want to share a present, I probably won't understand what you're saying yet. Beautiful, simple message of healing. Aww. Thanks, and my team is putting in the link for the challenge in the comments too. Hi, Amy. It's so good to see you. Hi, everybody. Alrighty, well, I'm going to wrap up. I will be back next Wednesday for our Wellness Wednesdays. We'll keep these going during this time. And have a beautiful day, everybody. Bye-bye.